words, emphasizing leadership, inclusion, opportunity, and service to the state, would echo throughout the history of the University of North Texas. A story of becoming a thriving institution in the heart of a booming region. A university committed to providing the best education possible and preparing students from every background to become thoughtful, engaged citizens of the world. Ours is a colorful story, especially if that color is green. Above all, we're an American success story, one of growth in scope and ambition, in optimism, creativity, and innovation. UNT's inseparable ties to Denton go back to that 1890 beginning, when a group of local business leaders known as the Syndicate purchased 10 acres to establish the college. Before the new campus was ready, classes met on the top floor of a hardware store downtown. 70 students, men and women, attended, and later a group of Creek Indians helped boost enrollment. The new Normal building, financed by the city, opened on campus in 1891. Our second president, J.J. Crumley, continued the challenge of establishing the college and gained state recognition for the school's degrees. The legislation named us North Texas Normal College, and North has been a part of our name ever since. The college embraced innovative research in the mid-30s with scientists like J.K.G. Silvey, whose water quality studies, some of the institution's earliest funded research, started the rising tide of UNT's passion to protect the environment. In 1935, our first master's degree programs began. Today, UNT is a hub for bio-based research focused on preserving the planet. In 1961, the college officially became North Texas State University. Acknowledgement that we were transforming into an academic institution of the first order. The University Day celebration featured speeches, dancing, and the ringing of the victory bell. In the 1980s, led by President and Chancellor Alfred F. Hurley, the university set a course for becoming a national research institution, bringing distinguished faculty and research to campus and contributing to the success of our region, state, and nation. Over the years, the research and scholarship enterprise has expanded to include plant science, materials science, engineering, computational chemistry, and logistics, just to name a few. Today, with 12 colleges and schools, UNT is a pace setter in finding multidisciplinary, innovative solutions in energy, agriculture, nutrition, medicine, and many other areas. We have come a long way from 70 students above a hardware store, but the vision of founding President Chilton to become leaders in the education of young men and women rings as true as ever. Today, our 16th president, Neil Smotrisk, leads a UNT that aspires to national prominence as a research institution, offers the best education, and remains vibrantly tied to the North Texas region and our Denton community.
It was a long journey, but to be here today is really an honor.
Honestly, we're really proud because we've seen the man hours that she's put into all the time, effort, homework, assignments, everything. So I think it's really exhilarating to see her finally make it.
It's just huge. We are so proud because I get very emotional. Is that okay? Okay. I'm so along. Oh my gosh, it's just a blessing, and we're so proud of him.
Yeah, I believe getting a degree, period, would do wonders for us. And the fact that we've done it and there are other things that are coming forth, I'm just very excited.
UNT was actually one of 2 schools that I applied for. The other one was in Sweden, and that was just to piss my mom off.
UNT was my first choice. We had teachers that helped motivate us the entire time. They were truly there for us to do our best and be successful in the future. So, I mean, even at those times that we felt like we were going to fail, they made sure we didn't.
If it wasn't for the program, I wouldn't have been able to do it.
I definitely sought out a whole plethora of things to do at UNT that could definitely help me in my career.
I'm actually going back to UNT for a Master's in Public Administration. And I just landed a really great job with the Children's Advocacy Center for Denton County.
They help me in mostly everything. So. But then I'm probably going to help them now that I have my education.
We'll get it in writing. Good day to hood. Love you guys.
Love you guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the University of North Texas Spring 2022 Commencement Ceremony for the College of Science. There we go. Our ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take this opportunity to turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices. For the safety of our candidates and guests, only authorized press, university photographers, faculty, staff, and graduates are permitted on the Coliseum floor. We hope you will enjoy this ceremony and remember it fondly for many years to come. Because this is a special day for all our graduates, we ask that you stay until the end of this ceremony so that everyone will feel honored by your presence. Now, please stand as you are able and remain standing for the processional and the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party. Mr. Devin Skinner, Student Government Association President. Dr. Neil Spotris, President of the University of North Texas. Dr. John Quintanilla, Interim Dean of the College of Science. Mr. Clayton Gibson, Vice President for Finance and Administration. Dr. Lee Hughes, Interim Associate Dean of the College of Science. Mr. Daniel Suda, Director of Affinity Alumni Programming. Dr. Rudy Thompson, Assistant Vice President, Digital Strategy and Innovation at the College of Science, Director of Teach North Texas. Dr. Jody Shaw, Chair of Biological Sciences. Dr. Lee Slaughter, Chair of Chemistry. Dr. Ralph Schmidt, Chair of Mathematics. And Dr. Jinghua Hui, Chair of Physics.
Good afternoon. You can please be seated. I am John Quintanilla, Interim Dean of College of Science. Welcome to the University of North Texas on this wonderful graduation day. Today is truly an exciting occasion as we honor the spring 2022 graduates of the College of Science. Let me begin by thanking our great musicians, Miss Anna Tescher, student for a Master of Music and Vocal Performance, who led us in singing the national anthem and was accompanied by Miss Ishang Wang, student for the Master of Music and Collaborative Piano. Thank you. It is an honor to have with us today UNC Vice President for Finance and Administration, Mr. Clayton Gibson. Thank you for coming. It is my pleasure to extend congratulations to each of you. Today, you have achieved a new milestone in your lives, no doubt overcoming obstacles along the way. 3 short years ago, I suspect only a few of you had ever heard of Zoom, or Respondus, or Cam Scanner, or maybe even Canvas. Arriving at this day has not been easy. Here you are surrounded by people who helped you get to where you are today, and who are so proud to see you take on new challenges and opportunities as you transition from your life as a college student to your life as a college graduate. Many of the people who love you and have supported you are here today to share in your joy. For those who are able, would the parents of the graduates please stand up? If there's any grandparents, please stand up. Any grandparents, please stand up. Uncles, aunts, cousins, friends, and other relatives, all, please stand up. Graduates, please take this moment to stand and thank the people in your life, look out in the crowd, who have supported you on your academic endeavor. Please stand and thank your folks who have supported you. Please be seated. The College of Science supports a wide variety of academic interests, and I'd like to take a moment to recognize some of the different pathways that some of you have taken to get here today. If you completed more than one major, if you double majored or even triple majored, please stand. If you made the dean's list or the president's list at least once, please stand. If you completed one of the college's academic certificates in actuarial science, forensic science, or data analytics, please stand. If you participated in a research project, completed a senior thesis, worked at an internship, listened to a research seminar, attended a professional conference, or took phages with Dr. Hughes, if you did any of these, please stand. If you were an ambassador for the College of Science, or if you're a member of any of our student organizations focusing on mathematics, science, teaching, actuarial science, or a health-related club, please stand. If one degree isn't enough, and you've been accepted to graduate school for a master's degree or a PhD, or if you've been accepted to a health professional school like medical school, dental, physician assistants, and pharmacy, please stand. If you obtain teacher certification through Teach North Texas and are about to work in a local high school and impact the lives of your own students, please stand. Finally, if you're like me and several others on the platform, and you are the first in your generation in your family to graduate from college, please stand and stand proudly. I now invite Provost McPherson to the podium to offer his congratulations to the graduates.
Thank you, Dean Quintanilla. On behalf of the entire university family and President Neil Smotrisk, I want to congratulate all of you who are graduating today and welcome your family and friends. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to recognize our graduates who have earned distinctions, including our magna and summa cum laude graduates whose GPAs are among the very best, our Honors College graduates, many of whom are wearing their medallions today, our Community Engagement Cord program, which honors graduates who volunteered a significant amount of time and service to our communities. These graduates are recognized by the gold cords they don with their regalia. And wearing special red, white, and blue cords today are graduates who have served or who are serving in the armed forces of the United States. We salute your service. We also congratulate each of our first-generation graduates, many of whom are wearing their first-generation stoles today. And so many other graduates wearing special stoles, cords, and other regalia adornments that represent a wide array of honors and campus involvement. Thank you all for your engagement and congratulations on your decorated academic careers. Graduates, the degrees you've earned are a mark of distinction that you will be set apart forever by. Only about a third of the U.S. population holds a bachelor's degree or an advanced degree. That number shows you how much it takes to get a college degree. Hard work and perseverance, sacrifice and passion, grit and tenacity. That's what it took to make it to today, your graduation. You've truly, truly earned your degree. Your accomplishment is noteworthy and significant not only for you personally, but also for this university. As I look around at you degree candidates before me and your family and friends nearby, along with all of your faculty and members of the administration here present, I think I can sense all sorts of emotions. In your family and friends, I sense great pride in what you have accomplished. Among the faculty, I sense optimism for what they believe you will achieve down the corridor of years. In you, our newest graduates, I sense first joy and yes, perhaps relief too, at having completed your demanding program and now being prepared and free to move on to the new opportunities that await you. Additionally, I share your sense of hope and the expectation of a bright tomorrow, characterized by both success and happiness. Though this is your accomplishment, it's important to remember that you didn't take this journey alone. You are surrounded by many people who helped you get where you are today and who are so very proud to see you transform from college student to college graduate. Graduates, let's give thanks once more to family, friends, classmates, professors, and mentors who have been part of your journey and who will continue to lift you up throughout your life. Now you are moving on to the next phase in your journey, and I know you are well prepared because of your UNT education. We've provided you with knowledge, experience, and skills so you can be successful in whatever you pursue. We've taught you how to think critically, how to put knowledge and ideas into action, and how to see the world through a broad lens. We also hope that we've shown you how to be a leader, that we've inspired you to chase your dreams, encouraged you to take risks, and shown you how to create positive change no matter what you are doing. There are few moments that are more life-changing or more meaningful than this moment. As your journey of discovery continues, remember that you are not alone. You are part of a vast global network of alumni of more than 461,000, and your UNT family will always be here for you. Congratulations to you all, and good luck.
Thank you, Provost McPherson. It is my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Dr. Lee Hughes. Like you, Dr. Hughes is a proud graduate of UNT. He is an associate professor of biological sciences and directs the UNT Phages program, which has given hundreds of students their first exposure to undergraduate research, specifically with identifying new viruses. His research interests in microbiology and science education has received funding from the National Science Foundation, the National Institutes of Health, and the Howard Hughes Medical Institute. Dr. Hughes is a University Distinguished Teaching Professor, and he has spearheaded the UNT Mobile Summer Institute for Scientific Teaching to encourage reflective teaching practices throughout the College of Science. He is a member of both the College of Science Council on Diversity and Inclusion and also the University Inclusion Council Curriculum Working Group. Most recently, he is our new Interim Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies. Would you please join me in welcoming Dr. Hughes?
Thank you, Dean Quintanilla, for that wonderful introduction. And thank you, graduates, for allowing me the honor of speaking to you as you celebrate the completion of your degrees. I want to begin by saying how special a place UNT is to me. This is where I earned all of my degrees. It is where I met my wife, and it is where my children attended college. As I was preparing my remarks, I reflected on the journey that led me here today. I come from a small town in the Texas Panhandle, where my father was an auto mechanic, and my mother was a beautician. When I came to what was then called North Texas State University, I was the first person in my family to graduate college, or attend college. As an undergraduate, I majored in English with a minor in Spanish, which I know is not the typical first step that most of you expect from someone who will eventually become a college biology professor. But that is okay, because it illustrates that there are many ways to reach your goals. As it turns out, it was 35 years ago this week that I sat where you're sitting and waited for my chance to cross this stage. On that day, my parents and other family members were in this arena to cheer me on, just like yours do today. I was excited to receive my degree, and I knew I had gained a lot from that experience. My degree gave me skills beyond the content of my major. It gave me confidence in my ability to succeed and a willingness to try new experiences. However, while many of you already know what your next step will be, whether it's a new job, attending professional school, or starting a graduate degree, I was among those who had no idea what I was doing next. I could never have predicted the winding path that would bring me back to this stage today. In terms of distance, my path didn't take me far. My first full-time job was actually here at UNT as an admissions recruiter, but after a few years, I realized that my interest really lay in science, and I needed to pursue that dream. So I entered graduate school to study biology. Now again, that might sound like a sudden switch for somebody who had studied English for their bachelor's degree. But what I didn't tell you is I spent 2 years of that degree trying to decide between chemistry or English. In fact, I'm probably one of the few people who actually got an English degree from UNT that had Cal 2 on their transcript. So by the end of my sophomore year, I had to make a choice. I had taken the courses that I had to take in each area, but I had to make a decision now. And that summer, I had a choice between organic chemistry or Shakespeare. I chose Shakespeare. Those early classes, though, did give me a head start when I decided to go back and do my graduate degree in science. The decision to do those degrees led me back to this stage twice more. I earned my bachelor's degree in biology, my master's degree in biology, and again, I crossed the stage when I completed my PhD in microbiology. By that time, my parents were no longer with us, but I knew that my achievements still carried forward their hopes and dreams. And on that day, when I received my doctoral degree, I also had new cheerleaders among the family who celebrated with me, including my wife, Roxana, and our infant son. I had the good fortune to soon join the Department of Biological Sciences as a full-time faculty member. Along with my love of microbiology, I found that I also have a passion for educating students. I want to share my joy of science and help students from all backgrounds become successful. One of the concerns in science education is retention. And unfortunately, too many students who start college with an interest in science or math never complete a degree in these fields. I have sought to address this issue throughout my career through both my efforts to improve my own teaching skills and my work with several science education grants and programs. One of the things that I'm most proud of is the Phage Hunters Advancing Genomics and Evolutionary Sciences, or PHAGES program, here at UNT. Bacteriophages, or phages for short, are viruses that infect bacteria. The PHAGES program is part of a national effort that is supported by the Howard Hughes Medical Institute to give undergraduate students an early research experience. Participation in research has been shown to be an effective way to keep students interested in science. We implemented phages here at UNT in 2009, and in this program we give freshman students a full year experience working on a research project on bacteriophages, while they're also earning credit towards their laboratory science course requirements. Each student collects a soil sample and isolates a virus that infects the host bacterium that we use in the lab. They learn all the basic skills needed to do this microbiology research in the first semester, and they get to name the virus that they isolate. Now, I can tell you the students can be very creative in making those names. They use everything from pets to superheroes to locations for their inspiration. Once they have their isolate, the students purify the DNA from their phage, and they send that, some number of those get sent off for DNA sequencing. In the second semester, the students learn how to use bioinformatic tools to determine the locations and functions of the genes in their virus. Their completed work is published in GenBank, which is a database of genome information that is used by scientists around the world. And the work that these students do may also be part of scientific journal publications that come out of the work done here at UNT and in collaboration with other phages programs at other universities. We have provided over 600 students this opportunity at UNT since we established the program, and we've isolated 649 different viruses and published over 150 viral genome sequences. Working with the students and phages at UNT is very rewarding to me as an educator. It is incredible to see how enthusiastic the students are about their work and their excitement as they discover new information about their viruses. They each get to participate in discovering new scientific data, and for many, it is the first time they actually see themselves as scientists. Just like I enjoy seeing the transformation in the freshmen who complete phages, I also find joy each time I attend these commencement ceremonies. When you started your degree, you probably thought of yourself as an aspiring scientist or mathematician. Yet today, when I look across the rows of graduates in front of me, I know that you've achieved that status. You are mathematicians and scientists. The path for all of us to get here has not been easy or without twists and turns. In particular, the last 2 years have been challenging for everyone. I commend you all for persevering and completing your degrees through this difficult period. Along your academic journey, some of you have lost loved ones who can't be here with you today, as have I. Many graduates in biology knew my late wife, Roxana, who I lost last year. She coordinated the microbiology laboratories and also taught parasitology in the summer. She was my biggest cheerleader, and I know that she would be proud to see me on this stage today. Likewise, I want you all to remember with love and joy how important your success would be to those who started this journey with you, but who could not be here to see the end. We honor their memories by continuing to reach for our goals. As you can see from my experiences, we cannot predict the future, but you can make choices that define that path. By completing your degree, you have fulfilled a dream of both yourself and your loved ones. Be proud of what you've accomplished as you share this happy day with the cheerleaders in your lives. Wherever your future takes you after today, I can assure you that your UNT degree will serve you well on your journey, just as mine have done for me. Congratulations on your achievement. Thank you for letting me be part of your day, and go Mean Green.
Thank you, Dr. Hughes, for an inspiring speech for our graduates. To continue our program, it is now time to recognize our outstanding students. The primary objective of UNT is academic excellence, and I am pleased to recognize those students who have completed their degree, not only completed their degree, but have done so with distinction. Undergraduate candidates whose overall grade point averages are between 3.5 and 3.69 graduate cum laude with praise. At this ceremony, there are 56 students graduating cum laude. Would those students present today please stand and be recognized? Those candidates whose GPAs are between 3.7 and 3.89 graduate magna cum laude with high praise. There are 55 students graduating magna cum laude at this ceremony. Would those students present today please stand and be recognized? Those candidates whose GPAs are from 3.9 through a perfect 4.0 graduate summa cum laude with highest praise. At this ceremony, there are 46 students graduating summa cum laude. Would those students present today please stand and be recognized? I want to take a moment to recognize the outstanding graduates wearing a special green and gold philanthropy cord today, if they will please stand. Thank you for making... Yeah, please. Thank you for making a gift to our Student Success Fund to commemorate your graduating class and support those following in your footsteps. Your generosity and care for others exemplifies everything the UNT community stands for, and your gift will go on to help others succeed. Thank you very much. The next part of our program is the conferral of degrees, that itty-bitty detail. Graduates, this is the moment you all have been waiting for. At this moment, will all candidates for the baccalaureate degree in the College of Science please rise and remain standing until all degrees have been conferred. Provost McPherson, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Science, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for the baccalaureate degree.
On the recommendation of the faculty and the dean, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas through the UNT System Board of Regents and President Smotrisk, I hereby confer upon you the degree for which you have been certified with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, on your tremendous accomplishment. Please join me in recognizing UNT's newest baccalaureate degree graduates. Please be seated.
It is now time to recognize today's graduates individually. Graduates, please come forward as escorted by our ceremony marshals to be recognized individually by name. As you cross the stage, don't forget to stop about right here, to my right, your left, as we pose for your picture and so we can capture your special moments. Marshals, please usher these new graduates to the platform so they can be congratulated. Graduates, after you've been recognized, please return to your place and be seated.
Now presenting the candidates from the Department of Biological Sciences.
Rashad R. Abdelkader. Alan Guaranex Acevedo, magna cum laude. John Paul Adams, cum laude.
Kira Rakshida Adair, Bachelor of Science in Biology and Criminal Justice, magna cum laude.
Joyce Ifoma Agalu. Ashley Aguiar Quintambo.
Jamie Aguilar, Bachelor of Arts in Biology.
Beatriz Aguilera Alvarado. Juan Pablo Arredondo. Aisha Ahmed. Tasmia Ahmed. Nimr Nidal El Nimri, summa cum laude. Sarah Raid Al Nimri, cum laude. Sidra Ambreen. Caitlin Emily Bambino.
Natalie N. Bartlett.
Sarah Benavides. Exona Bakiri. Alina M. Bimani, magna cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Blanton, cum laude. Ethan G. Blythe, summa cum laude. Dennis Darko Boache. Ashley A. Bowe, cum laude. Madeline Lee Brandon. Delilah Bratanovich. Kristen Bravo Galindez. Seth A. Broussard. Carrie P. Brown, summa cum laude. Tao Tai Bui, summa cum laude. Ajalon K. Bullock. Grace Elizabeth Butler. Alexia Marie Canada, magna cum laude. Cecilia Mai Quinn Cao. Courtney Catherine Kerrigan. Maria Isabel Carranza, cum laude. Megan Alexandra Castaño. Julia Claire Kate. Jasmine Priya Chohan, cum laude. Karen Ileana Chavez. Noah P. Cohn, cum laude. Mackenzie Alisa Coda, summa cum laude. Jordan Yvette Creighton, magna cum laude. Liliana Cruz. Karina Cruz. Juana Cruz. Dawson R. Danley, summa cum laude. Nicole Antoinette de Tomo. Jasmine Shea Davis, summa cum laude. Kira Monet Davis. Sophia Madeline Davis, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn DeQueer. Wendy Delgado. Allison L. DeLuna, magna cum laude. Oliver C. Diaz. Amanda O. Dyke, cum laude. Kaylee Amaya Dominguez. A. Lee P. Zhuang, magna cum laude. Sydney M. Eads, cum laude. Alexa Jimena Fabella. Halia Farjad, cum laude. Chanel Christy M. Fernander.
Alexis Kayleen Figueroa.
Alexandra Flores. Angel J. Franklin, magna cum laude. Ayana Brene Gillespie Seaman. Michael Ray Gamble. Fatima Esperanza Garcia Rangel. Julissa Gossin. Hannah Robb Gurko. Lydia Sisai Gabresalase, magna cum laude. Brooke Nicole Gillock. Marcos E. Gomez. Miguel A. Gonzalez Ocio. Jacqueline Nicole Gonzalez, magna cum laude. Christopher Robin Graffam, magna cum laude. Kennedy D. Grant, cum laude.
Davis B. Green.
Shayna A. Grissel, cum laude. Austin Michael Grubbs, magna cum laude. Nala J. Gidry. Tiffany B. Guevara. Alondra Montserrat Gutierrez, cum laude. Misty Ann Gutierrez Langa, summa cum laude.
Racy F. Hale.
Haley Michelle Hamilton, magna cum laude. Samantha J. Harley, magna cum laude. Shelby H. Harris, cum laude. Diana Hernandez Olmos, magna cum laude. Stephanie Maria Hernandez. Yara E. Hernandez. Ala Hesami, summa cum laude. Nicole D. Hickman. Ryan Heary. Lily Nicole Holcomb, magna cum laude. Chloe J. Horn. Salis Oluwagbemiga Hughes, magna cum laude. Tatum Cassidy Hunt. Atir Salah Ibrahim. Diane Shet Asang Idiabolo, cum laude.
Anish Naveen Undukur.
Madison Aaron Engel. Nafisa Islam. James C. Janish, magna cum laude. Giselle Daniela Jimenez. Alexica Deshawn Johnson. Olivia Deshay Johnson. Jera Michon Joyner, cum laude. Patricia Carolina Juarez. Samantha Marie Jolsant. Maya D. Caffarani, summa cum laude. Aryan Kejriwal. Faiza Jawed Khan. Pranjal Kayla, magna cum laude. Jenny Kim. Courtney Essence King. Sahaj Gabriel Kinshuk, summa cum laude. Juan T. Le. Reese E. Lackey, cum laude. Jane Joseph Lado. Bradley Albert Land. Ni Q. Lee, cum laude. T. Lee. Sharice B. Leonard Smith, cum laude. Shalia Monet Levi. Megan Ashley Lewis. Samantha Marie Lippert, cum laude. Julia Lopez. Fernando Lozano Garcia. Eunice M. Lumwanga. Justin Keith Lumpkin. Morgan Natalie Marshall, cum laude. Chibisa George Matawari. Mimi Saron Mbakani. Alana Marie Matthews, cum laude. Diamond Brene Mayberry. Kendra Ann Mays. Brandon W. Meadows. Hamza Mahmood. Andrew S. Melcher. Sofia Mena Hernandez, cum laude. Amaris Anita Miller Godsey. Melissa Annette Manji. Sadie Emily Moreira. Abigail Denise Pena. Kimberly Tu Nguyen Pham, magna cum laude. Tina Pham, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Pena. Brett Elisa Powers, cum laude. Corey Deshawn Punch, magna cum laude. Adriana Bao Ni Nguyen, summa cum laude. Dominique J. Neal, summa cum laude. Crystal Eng. Christine Feng Wan Nguyen, cum laude. Thu Nguyen. John D. Nguyen.
Johnny Nguyen.
Juliet Wanjiro Juku, magna cum laude. Victoria C. Ogwo. Oluwayemi Olushusi. Dulce Alejandra Ortiz. Kirsten Anna Parkinen. Hino Patel. Teresa Kim Nguyen. Angelina Renee Perez.
Nihal Anaparthi, magna cum laude. Ian Pena, magna cum laude.
Duyin Vu Huong Pham, cum laude. Sean Q. Pham. Bianca M. Quintanilla, cum laude. Parsa Radfar, summa cum laude. Mahel Mumit Raman, summa cum laude. Timothy James Rayner. Taylor Janelle Record. Giselle Reyes. Emma Renee Rincon, cum laude. Haley Nicole Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Madison Alexis Rodriguez. Bradley Thomas Ross. Sarah K. Russell. Maham Safdar. Aileen Salas. Danthan David Salas. Dominique Mercedes Salmeron. Jacob D. Sampsel, magna cum laude. Dorecia E. Sanders. Dalia Sandoval. Haley Lene Sangvan, magna cum laude. Jonathan Saucedo, magna cum laude. Shanita Sabacuzzi. Chelsea Alejandra Segura. Mohammed Hassan Sheikh, magna cum laude. Destiny Glenn Nay Symington, cum laude. Fatabir Singh. Taylor Leanne Smith. Brandy Renee Sorrells, summa cum laude. Paige Alexandria Spihar. Peyton Sprinkle, cum laude. Caitlin N. Steiger, cum laude. Kate Audrey Summerhill, cum laude. Sonia Aisha Sayed, magna cum laude. Natalie Tang. Suman Naruka Tanwar, magna cum laude. Natalie Ann Taylor, summa cum laude. Smriti Thapa. Rajani Yanjan, cum laude. Cameron R. Tice. Hannah Elizabeth Thomas, summa cum laude. Alexa Janae Talbert. Viridiana Torres. Jimmy Nguyen Tran. Michelle Nyak Tran, magna cum laude. Michaela Lee Turner Whitaker. Callie Maxine Vanderstoop, summa cum laude. Jemiah Nicole Vaughn. Crisel D. Velasco, summa cum laude. Kevin James Volkman, magna cum laude. Alyssa Catherine Wheeler, magna cum laude. Matthew Edward Whitaker, summa cum laude. Lexi N. Wilkinson. Brendan A. Williams, magna cum laude. Andrew P. Wyckoff. Mohammed A. Yusuf, summa cum laude. Sierra Hart Nakwa Asa, magna cum laude. Sanjana K. Balavat. Kayla Zavala. Mustafa Nasser Abusada. Adriana Nicole Almaguer, magna cum laude. Oluwanifemi Ayodele Esho, cum laude. Jordan Bailey Campbell. Gregory Allen Carpenter. Richard Joseph Cross, cum laude. Alyssa I. Daniel. Isaac A. Daravium. Zainab G. Hamid, magna cum laude. Darius D. Hawkins, summa cum laude. Brianna Geneva Henville Shannon, magna cum laude. Kaylin Renee Hurl, cum laude. Emily A. Hill, summa cum laude. Emily Cheyenne Hoffman. Taylor R. Howie. Vera Atala Izide.
Celeste Faith Knowles, magna cum laude.
Lauren Taylor Landry, summa cum laude. Flavio Lujan. Romina Manucheri, magna cum laude. Victoria Quinn Hung Nguyen, magna cum laude. Anne Thuy Luong, cum laude. Alexandria J. Perez Smith. Robert Tamunoibim Peppel. Gabriel Ray Calderon. Cassandra Charlotte Safarian. Christian Alfredo Sandoval. Daniel Anthony Uribe. Bradley M. Williams. Marcus A. Williams, cum laude. Allison C. Young, cum laude. Vera J. Abbott. Josue Alvarado, cum laude. Jacqueline K. Banner. Kaylee Autumn Cave. Xiomara Crespo. Haley Elizabeth Daniels, cum laude. Samantha Brooke Finney. Morgan E. Grosser, cum laude. Amanda M. Jones.
And go. Pablo Alexis Lopez, double major in integrative studies and environmental science.
Brandy E. Mason. Dalton Timothy Norris. Julian D. Pedraza, cum laude. Joshita T. Richard, cum laude. Elena Nicole Rodriguez. Dana Nicole Rose. Isabella Serrani Gallego. James Robert Shugart, magna cum laude. Jimena A. Vivanco, cum laude. Megan A. Wagner. Alexandra Elizabeth Walk, magna cum laude. Preston Sailor Woody. Anuja Katel, magna cum laude.
Elizabeth Magara.
Tui T. Nauk No, magna cum laude. Karen Ortega, magna cum laude. Pramod Ranabat. Alyssa Mariah Salazar. Ruby Taylor Walker, magna cum laude.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Biological Sciences. Now presenting the candidates from the Department of Chemistry.
Victoria M. Carnes. Haley Christina Ciccarelli. Isela N. Escobedo, cum laude. Preston Lynn Fisher. Matthew W. Galmore, magna cum laude. Gabriele Garulli. Adriana Estelle Gonzalez. Jada Jakirian Hudson. Taylor Nicole Jackson, summa cum laude. Seobin Jang, magna cum laude. Richard David McCrary. Wilbert Alberto Murillo. Helen Lilibeth Moreno Sanchez, magna cum laude. Jia Ki Wen, summa cum laude. Nauk Tao Zuen Nguyen, summa cum laude. David Chakrubachukwu Orafanum, cum laude. Maria Ponomareva. Ryan Reed, summa cum laude. Travis Riley, summa cum laude. Conager Logan Daniel Robb, magna cum laude. Joshua David Russell. Juan A. Saavedra. Mackenzie Anna Shatar, magna cum laude. Tikiriadra Nirushi Watsa Silva, magna cum laude. Valerie Diane Turner.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Chemistry. Now presenting the candidates from the Department of Mathematics.
Sydney N. Araujo. Cameron Michael Bernstein, magna cum laude. Michael Stephen Capps. Gabriella G. Cardolano. Brooklyn L. Davis. Brianna M. Del Pazo, magna cum laude. Paulette Kiera Evans, summa cum laude. Ethan Aiden Gomez, magna cum laude. David Gonzalez Corson, summa cum laude. Monica Gonzalez. Zachary Paul Gray. Amber Marie Householder, cum laude. Christopher B. LeCount. Mark Liu. Maritza Martinez, cum laude. Morgan J. Mayfield, summa cum laude. Henry Tang Nguyen.
Michaela Victoria Orantia Katowski, double major in mathematics, theater, design, and technology, magna cum laude.
Kyle Alexander Rosengartner, summa cum laude. Claire Elizabeth Smith, magna cum laude. Blessing Putarampil Thomas, magna cum laude. Nguyen Quang To, cum laude. Hong Thi Thu Tran, summa cum laude. Joanna Vital. Shreya Grace Moffett. Emma R. White.
Join me in congratulating those graduates from the Department of Mathematics. Now presenting the candidates from the Department of Physics.
Charles T. Bowen, summa cum laude. Siley Neelish Kambakar, summa cum laude. Aaliyah Grace Nacheri. Rachel L. Nicholas, cum laude. Armand Antonio Parada Jackson. Daniel J. Rangel.
Javier Saez.
Allison Marie Sasaoka, magna cum laude.
Join me in recognizing those graduates from the Department of Physics.
Let's give another huge round of applause to all of our class of 2022 graduates. My name is Dan Asuda. I have the privilege of serving as the Director of Alumni Programming for the UNT Alumni Association. I'm here to congratulate each and every one of you on your monumental achievement today. Earning a degree is worth celebrating, and I hope you are proud of the perseverance and determination it took to get to this moment. Now more than ever, your UNT degree signifies that you are a member of a truly caring, creative, and resilient community. On this important day, you are joining ranks with a network of imaginative leaders and innovators, people who are making a difference all around the world. I want to welcome you to an alumni network that is strong and active. Your alma mater, located right here in the true heart of Texas, will help you form lasting relationships and create lifelong success. As you move on to pursue your purpose, remember, you are an important member of the UNT family. We are so proud to recognize your accomplishments today, and we want you to know that the UNT Alumni Association is here to support you through every stage of your life and throughout your career. To highlight UNT's commitment to its graduates, we're happy to give to each and every one of you 1 year of free membership in the UNT Alumni Association. As a member of the Alumni Association, you join a group of active and engaged alumni who are ready to help you succeed. So we encourage you to stay connected to your alma mater by keeping us up to date on your contact information, joining us at alumni events, joining and participating in our Mean Green Mentors programs to help students just like yourselves, follow us on social media, and tell us about your successes so we can share your successes with the rest of the world. I encourage you to network with your fellow UNT graduates, support alumni-owned businesses. When you're able, hire UNT alumni, and maintain the relationships that have made your student experience so meaningful. Now and then, take a look back on the time you had here at UNT, and then go forward and do great things with the confidence that you have the lifelong support of your university. Lastly, to our graduates in the audience with UNT class rings, it's time to turn your ring around with the University of North Texas inscription facing away from you. This tradition symbolizes that you are a UNT graduate ready to face the world. We hope you will continue to wear your UNT ring of pride as you work to achieve your dreams. While you may have started your time here at UNT alone, you are now a part of a global network of people who believe in you and care about your future. On behalf of the UNT Alumni Association, I officially welcome you into the Mean Green alumni family. Congratulations and go Mean Green.
Graduates, I'd like you to all rise to perform one more ritual. It is my honor to instruct you to move the tassel of your cap to proclaim your new status as college graduates. Please remain standing as we conclude this wonderful ceremony. I know you will join me in thanking all the staff who made this commencement possible, and we want to thank our announcer, Mr. Russ Stukel, Assistant Dean for Student Life for TAMS. Thank you, Russ. At this moment, I would like to invite everyone else to also rise for the closing. Ms. Tesher will lead us in singing the alma mater, after which the marshals will lead the recessional.